Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Carly and I am a young mom. I have two daughters, Cash who is 2 and Kimber is 7 months old. For today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through my typical night routine with 2 kids, 2 under 2. I am a stay-at-home mom and Jackson works a weird shift, so the night is all me, all by myself. But before we get started, if you guys have not already, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment and check out my other social medias that are in my description box below. I try to stay pretty active on my Instagram, so that is where you can find me most of the time. But yeah, let's get into it. I'm starting our night routine off with making dinner. Tonight I'm making some Velveeta mac and cheese. Like I mentioned, Jackson works a really weird shift, so at night it's just me and Cash eating. Typically during the day we would eat a dinner time food, and then at dinner time me and Cash eat a more lunchtime food, so mac and cheese it is. Now dinner is all done, and I thought this was so cute that Cash was just waiting right underneath me for her food. Also, don't mind the orange all over her sleeve. She was eating Cheetos and she is so messy. Before I eat, there is one more person that is hungry, so with the help of GROWNSY, we are going to get her all taken care of. GROWNSY was kind enough to send me not one, but 2 of their items. They sent me their multifunction baby food maker, and they also sent me their bottle sterilizer. GROWNSY creates modern and thoughtful baby products for parenthood. They are also committed to becoming a one-stop shop for baby and maternal life. Multifunction baby food maker is very easy to use. As you can see here, all you have to do is dice up your fruit or vegetables or meat or whatever you want to puree. Drop them into the mixing cup after you fill up the water tank for steaming. Instructions are super easy to follow and understand. They have a fruit function and also a meat function, which automatically sets it to however much time GROWNSY recommends steaming and blending it for. You can also adjust the time for blending and steaming to whatever you want. They have an auto function, which will go ahead and steam it and blend it and puree it for you itself. What I went ahead and did was I blended it a little bit before I steamed it. I steamed it for about 5 minutes. It was a mini apple, so I didn't think it would take very long, and it didn't. And then after that was done, I went ahead and blended it. I think it sets it to a minute for blending, and it pureed it perfectly. It was perfectly smooth, which was perfect for Kimmy. She is still eating purees mostly, so she seemed to enjoy it. I did get a little bit of a smile out of her. So if you're interested in trying out the multifunction baby food maker, it has its own link and discount code in the description box below. And then they also sent me their bottle sterilizer, which I will demonstrate for you guys right now. Again, super easy to use. All you have to do is add your water to the bottom, you add the rack in, you put the bottles in the rack, and then they have this small rack for the tops, and you can also add pacifiers and other baby accessories. And once you have it all loaded in, you go ahead and click the button, turn it on, and it got to work so fast. So if you guys are interested in trying out GROWNSY, they have tons of stuff on their website, so definitely check it out. I will have it linked down in my description box below, along with their separate discount codes, one for the bottle sterilizer and one for the baby food maker. So yeah, lastly, a huge shout out to GROWNSY for sending these to me. I will be using these all the time. Thank you so much. I cannot wait to keep trying them out. All right, and back to the night routine. I am so sorry you can hear the girls in the other room throughout the rest of this. They're in the other room, but they are also so loud. So I am now feeding Kimber. I like to feed her baby food at night and at lunchtime, so that's what I'm doing. And then after I feed her, it is time for the bath, which I think is their favorite time of the day. They love taking baths together and hanging out together. They just love being in the bath and playing in the water. So next is bath time. Once they're done, I get them out and I get them all wrapped up in their towels. I don't know what Cash is doing. I give Kimber a few kisses before we head into the living room. Now it's time to get them dressed for bed, so I put on their pajamas, their diapers, and then I also put lotion on Kimmy, but Cash doesn't like lotion, so I don't use it on her. And then after we're all dressed, it's time to head back to the bathroom to brush our teeth and get everything else ready for bed. So I actually brush my teeth with Cash, but you don't see me. Cash is so cute brushing her teeth. We are still learning, so bear with her and her skills here because they're not it. But she's very picky about toothpaste and everything else. And then I also brushed her hair, which she is also very picky about. She does not like when I brush her hair. I usually have to like hold her down to brush her hair, but if we don't brush it, it gets super tangly and that would be no good. So I do what I gotta do. And then after we're all done with that, I head back to the living room and I go ahead and pick it up, which it was so dirty and I'm so embarrassed, but Cash really does a number on this room every single day. And then after it's picked up, for about the next 30 or so minutes, we just hang out, we watch TV. Cash is really into this Gabby's Dollhouse now, so we're watching this, and then I'm also just kind of cuddling Kimber and hanging out with her. And then usually around 9 or 9:30 is whenever Kimber gets cranky and she is ready for bed. So I went and grabbed her sleep sack and her owlet sock. I made sure her diaper was clean, and then I laid her down to put on all of her sleep stuff. And she was not having this owlet sock tonight. She kept kicking me and moving her foot because she did not want me to put it on her. But it gives Mom the peace of mind to sleep, and Mom's got to sleep, so she's dealing with it. After she was all ready and dressed for bed, I breastfed her to sleep. This takes about like 20 minutes maybe, and then I go lay her down in her bed. While I was getting Kimber ready for bed and putting her down, Cash was just kind of hanging out in the living room watching TV and waiting on me. So as soon as I was done with Kimber, I got Cash's milk filled up and I took her to bed. And I'll usually read her like a few stories, but tonight she told me she didn't want a story. So I went ahead and just put her to bed and then headed outside to put up our dogs, which are nuts. So it takes me all my hands and feet and everything to get them in bed. So yeah, did that and then came back inside and I played a little bit of Fortnite with my friends, and in between games I was also editing this video and putting all the clips together. I also use Fortnite as kind of like a mind distraction from waiting for Jackson to get home, because as soon as Jackson gets home I just head right to bed. And before I go to bed, I always check on Cash and make sure she's asleep and covered up and there's nothing around her face. And then, yeah, I let her be and go to sleep. And then I realized that I hadn't picked up the playroom yet, so I went ahead and quickly picked that up. There wasn't very many toys, so just went ahead and tossed those in the buckets that they belong in. And then I also had a few little chores to make sure we're done, like starting the dishwasher and plugging in Cash's tablet. So I went ahead after that and did all that stuff. And then the very last thing that I do before I head to bed is I make sure my water's filled up for when I wake up in the middle of the night to feed Kimmy, who has hiccups right now if you can't hear her. But then I just head to the bedroom, I peek at Kimber before I hop into bed, And then yeah, that pretty much wraps up our night routine. So if you guys have not already, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Check out my description box for the GROWNSY discount codes and links, and also my other social medias that are linked down there as well. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, don't forget to leave a comment down below letting me know that you like these kind of videos. Vlogmas is coming up, so keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.